Blow the trumpet in Zion. Sound the alarm on my holy mountain. Joel 2:1. The Bible warns of a day so great, so terrifying, that prophets trembled to describe it. It is called the great and terrible day of the Lord. A day when the heavens will shake, when the earth itself will melt like wax, when kings and rulers will fall to their knees, begging for mercy, but no mercy will be found. This is not a myth, not a story, Edie's prophecy, and every word will come true. Chapter 1. The prophets saw it coming. Isaiah thundered, wail. For the day of the Lord is at hand. It will come as destruction from the Almighty. Isaiah 13:6, Amos cried. Woe to you who desire the day of the Lord. What good is it to you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. Amos 5:18. Zephaniah declared, the great day of the Lord is near. That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of devastation and desolation. Zephaniah 1:14-15. Book the prophets saw beyond kingdoms and empires. They saw the end of history itself. Chapter 2. The signs of the end. Jesus sat on the Mount of Olives, and his disciples asked, what will be the sign of your coming and of the end of the age? Matthew 24:3, he warned them, you will hear of wars and rumors of wars. Matthew 24:6, nation will rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. Matthew 24:7, famines, earthquakes, pestilence, betrayal, hatred, false prophets, lawlessness abounding. Paul echoed this. In the last days, perilous times will come. To Timothy 3:2-1, Peter added, scoffers will come in the last days, walking according to their own lusts, saying, where is the promise of his coming? 2 Peter 3:3-4 cosmic signs follow. The sun shall be turned to darkness, the moon into blood, before the great and terrible day of the Lord comes. Joel 2:31, the stars will fall from heaven, and the powers of the heavens will be shaken. Matthew 24:29, the world will not quietly fade away. It will convulse, as creation itself testifies. The end is come. Chapter 3. The return of the King then. The sky breaks open. Jesus said, the sign of the Son of Man will appear in heaven, and they will see the Son of Man coming on the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. Matthew 24:30, every eye will see him. Every tribe of the earth will mourn. Revelation 1-7. The trumpet will sound, and the angels will gather his chosen ones. Matthew 24:31. Paul writes, the Lord himself will descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trumpet of God. 1 Thessalonians 4:16, the first time he came, it was in humility, in a manger. The second time, he comes as a king, a judge, and a warrior. Chapter 4. Resurrection of the dead. Jesus declared, the hour is coming in which all who are in the graves will hear his voice, and come forth those who have done good, to the resurrection of life. Those who have done evil, to the resurrection of condemnation. John 5:28-29. Daniel foresaw it. Multitudes who sleep in the dust of the earth will awake. Some to everlasting life, others to shame and everlasting contempt. Daniel Dosa to John in Revelation writes, the sea gave up the dead who were in it, and death and Hades delivered up the dead who were in them. Revelation 20:30, no grave is too deep, no sea too wide, no tomb too hidden. On that day, the dead will rise, all of them. All of them. Chapter 5. The Great White Throne. John saw the scene. I saw a great white throne and him who sat on it, from whose face the earth and the heaven fled away. Revelation 20:11. The dead, small and great, stand before God. Books are opened, records of every word, every thought, every deed. Another book is opened, the book of life. The dead were judged according to their works, by the things which were written in the books. Revelation 20:12, Paul reminds us, we must all appear before the judgment seat of Christ. that each one may receive what is due. 2 Corinthians 5:10. The courtroom of eternity has no defense lawyers, no hidden evidence, no excuses, only truth. Chapter 6. The separation of the nations. Jesus said, "When the Son of Man comes in his glory, all the nations will be gathered before him, and he will separate them one from another, as a shepherd divides his sheep from the goats." Matthew 25 minutes and 31 seconds to 32. The righteous hear the most beautiful words. "Come, you blessed of my Father. Inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world." Matthew 25 to 34. But the wicked hear a terrifying decree. "Depart from me, Jew cursed, into the everlasting fire prepared for the devil and his angels." Matthew 25 to 41. On that day, eternity is decided not by wealth, not by power, but by faith and obedience. Chapter 7. The final sentence. John records, "Anyone not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire." Revelation 20:15. This is the second eternal separation from God. Hell is described as outer darkness, where there is weeping and gnashing of teeth. Matthew 8:12. But for the redeemed, it is the opposite. God will wipe away every tear from their eyes. There shall be no more death, nor sorrow, nor crying. Revelation 21:4. 2 destinies. 2 eternities. Chapter 8. A new heaven and earth. Then John saw it, a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth had passed away. Revelation 21:1-1. T Holy City, New Jerusalem, descended from God, shining with glory. Behold, the tabernacle of God is with men, and he will dwell with them. Revelation 21:3 here. The redeemed live forever in the light of his presence. No night, no pain, no curse, only eternal joy. The great and terrible day is not the end, it is the beginning of eternity. The question is not whether it will come, but whether you will be ready when it does.